All right. We're back. It's time for another Dev's deck. This time we've got some ill-gotten inheritance. Should be a pretty fun stream. It's mono black. We just got finished with the Bant enchantments deck. That deck is up for replay if you guys want to check that out over on my YouTube channel. If you like seeing these Devs decks, don't forget to hit that like button. That helps out a ton, doesn't cost you a thing. And if you want to see more of them, then I suggest you hit that subscribe button so you know when I put these decks out. Also, the notification bell is a good way to help you show up to the live stream, but they're always available for replay. Either way, we're gonna jump into the next stream here. This one is ill-gotten inheritance, man. Dev, he's trying to have some fun here, and he's trying to kill the opponents nice and slow, but you don't want to take 20 turns doing it. So you need multiple copies of ill-gotten inheritance, and you might actually need some other things to help you finish the game out. Those being, maybe some creatures that we can steal with Eldest Reborn, or we just play our Demon Lord Bells and Lock and kind of get to smashing from there. But the deck is going to have to take a lot of time. And in order to take that time, we're going to need to be able to clean the board up. We've got Moment of Craving to help do that. We've got a copy of Murder here. We've even got Cry of Carnium. Cry of the Carnium, a great card here. Absolutely doing its job at holding back certain decks in the format. A lot of the White Weenie decks, or not the White Weenie decks, but even though it helps with those, holding back a lot of the aristocrat style builds and stuff like that. Cry of the Carnium is doing a really good job there. We're seeing it sideboard in the Sultai decks. We're seeing it sideboard in the Esper decks. We're seeing it sideboard in pretty much any deck that can run black and doesn't suffer to casting it. It's definitely holding back the Judith decks, that's for sure. We've also got some Ritual Soot. This is really good against the Sultai decks that I just mentioned. It's also great against the White Weenie decks. We're running 3 copies of that. We've also got Vraska's Contempt. Also buys us a little bit of time as far as gaining some life, working as kind of a small bit of fog there to reduce the amount of damage we've taken overall by gaining a little bit of life. And then, as far as card draw goes, we've got a couple different options here. We've got a treasure map, which is going to allow us to both get a little, like, see more cards as we're working on flipping it. Once it's flipped, it'll either be ramp or card draw. The same thing can be said for Dimir Locket. Dimir Locket, just a 3-mana rock, but later in the game we can actually spend 4 mana to just draw a couple cards off this. Maybe we don't need the additional mana anymore. It also works as giving us a blue source, and that blue source could be very handy for our other card draw spell, which is Discovery Dispersal. And with Discovery Dispersal, we can use it early to surveil and draw a card, or we can use it late with our Dimir Locket to disperse something, maybe like a Carnage Tyrant or something of that nature, which will be pretty handy for us as well. That's pretty much the basics of the main board. We do have some Masterminds acquisitions here, which will allow us to just go get whatever card we want out of the deck, main board or sideboard. Speaking of sideboard, let's jump over and take a look at the options we have available to us. We've got some Divest, being able to rip something like a Hydroid Crisis out of our opponent's deck before they get a chance to play it is going to be absolutely great. Or hand, I said deck, but rip it out of their hand. We've got Duress against the control matchups. We've got more Moment of Craving. This is so good against the Danto Vanguard. Argyle's Bloodfast, which is pretty decent against control decks. We're not really worried about the Temple of Acolytes as much as we are the Argyle's Bloodfast portion of it here in this particular deck. We've got Never Happened, so we can play this this card disadvantage game if we want against the control decks. Make them reveal their hand, and then we're just going to be able to pick any card we want from it. Hopefully, we can avoid having cards like Hydroid Karasis come down. Maybe even stop Vivian Reeds, because we're really worried about her popping our ill-gotten inheritance before we can really get to going off. And then as far as the big mana plays, we can bring in like Joshu Vest. We can actually just go search up the Joshu Vest. We can go search up a Lich's Mastery, play that. And as long as they can't actually destroy the Lich's Mastery, this is going to do wonderful things for us. Lich's Mastery with Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Ill-Gotten Inheritance is going to cause them to lose life. We're going to gain a life. When we gain life, we're going to draw cards, which is pretty decent. And then Boneyard Parlay, a card that I have been interested with in this card for quite some time. It is a 7-mana sorcery, and 7-mana sorceries are heartbreaking. They're heartbreaking. They offer so much, but in most times they're so hard to cast, or so hard to live long enough to cast them. But that's kind of the plan of this deck, to be able to live that long and cast these spells is exactly what we hope to be able to do. So if we want access to these, we do have access to any of them in Game 1 thanks to Dev's preview card. And that's pretty much the deck. We will we'll jump over here to chat, see what's going on. Oh, there we go. We'll jump over here to chat, see what's going on, and go from there. All right, let's get that preview plane. Bam. All right. What's up? Urahara, hello. James Carr, hello. Madness, welcome back. Martini Sam, hello. Cushy Darden, what's up? 1,000 cuts. Yeah, what a way to die. That's basically the idea here. What about combining Judith decks with Hero of Precinct 1? You should check out the Mardu Hero deck that we played. It was along those lines, Mardu Hero. I mean, when you jump into those colors, as far as Mardu goes, you get to go Hero on turn 2, cast Tajik on turn 3, swing, of course. And you get to swing with Hero and Tajik and make a dude, which we'll go ahead and connect for 6. And then on turn 4, you get to play Heroic Reinforcements for a nice even 20, which is pretty sweet. I mean, it may actually be more than 20. I think it's 20. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, pretty sweet interaction there in Mardu. So I mean, it's a really fast line on those decks, and yeah, Judith would fit into those decks pretty well. So you don't know if Hero wants to be with Judith. You think Mardu is a decent home for Hero, though? Yeah, pretty much everything I just said. That makes a really good home for Hero. Turn 4 kills. I like turn 4 kills. Turn 4 kills seem good to me. Anyway, if you guys want to check out Dev's deck tech, you want to know why he played some of the cards that he played in this deck, then don't forget to look above. There's a little information icon up there. Click that, and it will give you a link to Dev, and you can go over and watch his deck tech. Promise you it's much better than my deck tech is. And if you want to check out the deck list, the link is in the description box below. Also, if you would like to play this deck on Magic Online and you don't have the cards for it, check out manatraders. They're a rental service. There's a link in the description box below, along with a coupon code that'll save you 15% on your first 3 months when you sign up. Not a bad deal. Works for me. I like it. Hope you will too. Okay. That's pretty much it. What's up, Rocker? How you doing? Welcome back, sir. We're going to jump into some gameplay and see how well this Ill-Gotten Inheritance deck works. Yeah, I like Hero into Tajik into Heroic Reinforcements. It all just seems good. So you got by turn 1 Footlight Fiend, turn 2 Hero, turn 3 Tajik. Really scurry. Yeah, that seems scurry. Ill-Gotten won you like 5 matchups in your pre-release. The card's not bad. When I was playing draft and stuff, it's a pretty decent card to pick. So definitely a card to think about in the draft decks. So, I'm going to mulligan this. We've got 0 land, and looks like we're going to have to mulligan again. Not like this deck. Not like this. That's a pretty decent catch-up card, so we'll see what happens. That's also a decent catch-up card. I'm going to leave it on top. Ooh, Woodland Streams. Okay. So we'll just start playing out our swamps. There are 3 copies of Cabal Stronghold in here, so we do have some really big mana plays if we need to go that route. Let's see if he counters this. He could. This could get countered. We got pierced. He pierced it. Kind of expected that. Need to get those. I mean, I playing around Spell Pierce. Oh, it's a Merfolk deck. Well, Merfolkiness. Merfolk. I'm just going to play my Locket while I have the opportunity. This will give us the out of drawing land and playing around Spell Pierce with Cryocarnium next turn. Man, I just had Shepherd's Pie. It was so good. Super budget Merfolk? I think so. I would consider it super budget with the maybe he's just Merfolk control. I mean, I'm willing to take 2 here a couple times. Let's try to snap off this first inheritance. If he's got another Spell Pierce, then ooh, it hit. It hit. It's there. It happened. Looks like the Merfolk in the art deck you made. I don't see no Merfolk in that art. Is he just like holding all 3 mana? Let's just go ahead and try to snap off on that little Merfolk Mistbinder. And we just wait from here. Lands are hard to find. Understood. Understood. When am I playing the Azorius Tempo deck? We're going to be doing some Patreon games this week, and the Azorius Tempo is in that. That's your February deck, right, Justin? I did put up a list on Patreon, or a notification on Patreon for you guys. If you guys have your February decks available, go ahead and let me know. Do we snap this off and draw a couple cards here? I don't know. I mean, we can kind of just take our time right here. As what I'm going to assume that's typo there, Cushy. Wet Weenie or Mono Blue Splash White. Wet Weenie. Oh. Is that what they're calling the Azorius Weenie deck? I don't think I'm going to crack off the Dimir Locket right yet. I am... Like, what are we looking for? I don't know what to go get. We could Lich's Mastery at this point. You guys want to Lich's Mastery this? Let's do it. Right? Okay. He's playing out some cards. See, Demon Lord Belzenlock feels pretty decent too. I'm gonna play the Demon Lord. We're gonna go this route. There's the Essence Capture. Alright. So maybe he'll apply more to the board next turn, and then we can Ritual of Soot and then go for the Lich's Mastery. We'll see what happens. There's a Deep Root Elite. Ritual? Don't have Negate. Don't have Negate. Double Pierce. Is he going to double pierce us? He did not. All right. We're looking okay. We're looking okay. I was trying to play around Spell Pierce, and I think that if he had another Spell Pierce, we would have seen it right there. He would have double Spell Pierced that, and then we would have been in a little bit of trouble. But I think we're okay to go for the Lich's Mastery here. Because he can hit us for, as of right now, he could potentially like throw down a Mistbinder and hit us for 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 cards in the graveyard. We just get rid of those, and then you know, we're going to draw an extra card here. One, a 2. And then another. Alright. So now, when we gain life, we draw an additional card. We gain life. We draw cards. Hey, hey. Alright. Cry is going to be so good. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Cry of the Carnium. One, 2, 4. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. All right, we got it down. Like, against a deck that was running quite a few Spell Pierce and things like that. So I feel really good about treasure mapping out that first Spell Pierce. So we gain a life. We draw. We gain another life. We draw. Ooh, Cabal Stronghold. So much mana. It's just so much. What are we going to do with it, though? We've got all this mana. What do we do with it? Like, what card in our deck do we really want right now? Vraska's Contempt says draw 2. Arg. We can turn 4 mana into 7 mana as of right now. He's gonna scoop. He's just gonna scoop while we think about our play. He's gonna scoop it up. What I was trying to think about what I needed to tutor for. I really couldn't consider what was the best thing to go for there. Man, that worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Right? Like we were just chipping away, drawing cards, Lich's Mastery on the battlefield. Man, that was not a bad thing. I was actually thinking about going for Boneyard Parlay and creating a battlefield. But we could have also went for, you know, Joshu Vest, and then next turn, you know, just slap down a Joshu and with the kicker and just get to rolling from there. So I mean, we had some options. All right, treasure map's a little bit slow, but all these sweepers and they're going to be great. I think the Dimir Locket is out for a couple divests. So I'm going to bring in a couple divests, and then I think the Moment of Craving is still a really good card, so I'm going to bring that in as well. As far as outs go, I think I can actually deal with out one of the 4 copies of Mastermind's Inquisition or Acquisition, and go from there. So, right, that is the overall plan: is we just control the board, control the game, and just drain our opponent to death. Oh, come on, opponent! The opponent just scooped it up. We made the proper sideboard decisions. We won game 2. Game 1, game 2, over, done. Moving on. All right, not bad. Coast Treks. All right, we won the dice roll, so we get to play first. My bad. White chat's out there. We do have a couple lands. I mean, this still does just produce colorless, so we can use that. We got murder. We've got... Yeah, it's not a bad hand. Just play our black source and pass. Ooh, shiny steam vents. Might have to like turn 5 to kill drakes or something like that. Treasure map. Well, we can't really deal with that too well. Let's go ahead and drop down this locket. Yes, divest is a really good answer for Crassus. Electrostatic field. I'm probably going to murder that. Yeah, I think I'm going to murder that. I can play around Spell Pierce right now. It's a little bit of murder going on. And then we get to keep up Cry. So. Oh, it's nice steam vents. Yes, steam vents. Oh, I don't know why I was saying stream vets. Yeah, steam vents. It is a nice steam vents. It's all shiny. Our opponent's about to have a ton of mana. Just a ton. He's not stopping in his upkeep to do the treasure map thingy, though. He might have other plans. We might have other plans, too. Next turn, we get to play Demon Lord Belzenlock, which says that when it enters the battlefield, exile cards from the top of our library until we exile a non-land card. And then we can put that card in our hand. If its converted mana cost is 4 or greater, repeat the process. Chances are we're only going to draw the 1 card, but it could happen. We could draw more than 1. That's right, I'm making blue mana. And the Demon Lord. Really need to get our ill-gotten inheritance down. Ooh, so by the looks of it, we actually hit Mastermind's Inquisition, which got us on down into a Cry of the Carnium. Hey, I mean, we've got a 6/6. We can do things with a 6/6. It's a big boy. He stands in front of Nib Mizzet fairly well. You wish he was actually a Demon Lord, though? Well, isn't he the Demon Lord of the Church of Malice, or whatever it's called, the Covenant of Malice? He was the original owner of the Blade. No. So our opponent's definitely going to try to go off on us next turn. I'm going to search my sideboard. I'm going to grab a Duress. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a Duress. I'm going to Duress him. I could have got a 2-mana play, but get rid of the Pirate's Pillage. It's the card that'll really let that deck go off. So I mean, if he can cast something like Radical Idea and then cast Pirate's Pillage, and then he can just kind of keep going. So, all right, here he goes. Let the storm commence. There's a shock. Copied. Ow. Not a storm for 1,000 years. Right? Now what? Radical Ideas for 1 million? Man! Shocks just keep coming. This is a very shocking experience, ladies and gentlemen. Very shocking. Now Radical Idea again. Ah, GG opponent. Don't remember him having all of that. Like, where'd the Lightning Strike? So that means he had to draw Shock and Lightning Strike. So he top decked either the Shock or the Lightning Strike, and then. Okay. Alright. Alright, opponent. If you're a 1,000-year Storm deck, we got a little present for you, okay? Alright, so we're going to take out Moment of Craving, which may or may not be a great idea. Take out the sweepers. And we're going to bring in Duress, of course. We're going to bring in some Never Happened. We're just going to pretend that never happened. It never happened. Let me read this again. Artifact or creature from it. So we could like potentially pull his artifact. I'm gonna take out one treasure map. No, I'm not. I was gonna take out a treasure map for the Argyle's Bloodfast and spend some life, but then that means it would be even easier for him to burn through. So I'm just gonna run like that. We're just gonna say that, you know, it just never happened, and you know, and take this duressful situation. Alright, would we like to play first? Why, yes, we would. The hand's keepable. I mean, as far as black mana goes, this murder is kind of out there. It's only a 1-of murder. I could have taken it out. But who knows, he may have some goblin electromancers that we want to deal with. Right. It's going to be like this never happened. Yeah, next turn we start casting Never Happened, and we get to start ripping his hand apart. So, at least the opponent won game 1, so he won't just scoop on us. So Divest would have been decent in an early turn. And he's tapped out. Yeah, we'll go with a Swamp. I mean, we have our treasure map, but I'm not going to be able to start activating it for a few turns. My hand's a little busy. We're a little bit busy. Alright, Anticipate's going to give him the most here. Although, next turn, like, he can do all this at instant speed, so next turn he'll be able to copy my Never Happen. With the expansion, I don't want him to do that. So I'm actually going to take the expansion. I'll let him go for some Anticipate, Op, Shock, that sort of thing. So Take out Eldest Reborn, no targets. It's discard, and it can get back our... Like, we have more things to take out than we have to bring in this particular matchup. So I'll just take the hit on if we hit an Eldest Reborn, then, you know. Yeah. I know Arena is prettier to the eye. I hear that an awful lot. Arena is definitely much prettier. But in order to play all the cards on Arena, you have to have pretty much all of the cards on Arena, and like I don't have the $700 to $1,000 it would require to invest in Arena. Okay, and I know some of you may think that I'm a big streamer, but we're not. You know, like, we just now hit 5,000. We're not at the point where we're making big bucks yet, and we can just like do that type of thing. So I just don't have the means. But I will continue to bring you gameplay. If you want to watch it, you want to check it out. MTGO is not dead, despite what people may think. I mean, in that case, I mean, like, you're going to get more variance here on MTGO. Everybody on Arena seems to be playing mono red. They were playing Nexus of Fate until that got banned, and, you know, well, we'll see what happens. I actually hope that with the Nexus of Fate ban that it allows slower decks to try to, you know, come back into the format. With those slower decks coming in, they might be able to push out some of the red decks and things, and that would be nice. Let's go for a shot here. I guess I should have played the Dimir Locket, right? I'm gonna take the 1,000-Year Storm. And then we'll activate our treasure map at the end of turn. Like, he was getting ready to be able to slam 1,000-Year Storm down. He still got 4 cards in hand, so let's see here. Yeah, take the 1,000-Year Storm. He's got Op Shock. So his plan was to be able to play 1,000-Year Storm and then Op Shock me for 1 billion. It would have been very shocking. Well, not anymore. In Best of 1, Nexus is banned on Arena. Cannot play Nexus in Best of 1 anymore. So now he's got to use these ops to dig. He did put a card on the top of his library. He drew it. He put a card on the bottom of his library. Then he drew it. So that's how those ops played out, for those of you that want to know. A treasure map? I mean, that would give us some serious card advantage. Sure. I'll put that on top. We'll draw that. So I'll just go ahead and skip my upkeep here. We'll draw the treasure map. I can play the Locket. The Locket will give me the mana to activate treasure map. So we know he's got Shock and we know he's got treasure map. Been favoring Grixis for your Storm build? Seems decent. I really wanted the Storm decks to be more powerful or just better. Type Taker into Tajik into Shelai is a beautiful thing. Seems decent. Alright, so he discarded his other treasure map that we knew about. He's drawing some cards. Okay, he plays another treasure map. Do we want another land? I'm going to say no right now. And I'm going to activate again. Sir Elks. Just keep doing you, Eric. Sir Eccles, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Big hit to the stream boss there. We can put that on the bottom as well. You know, let's go ahead and activate this other map. I like Discovery. We'll put that on top. And then I'll pass. Sir Eccles, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Have people tried Thousand Year Storm with Wilderness Reclamation? I don't know. It seems like with Wilderness Reclamation, the turn that you play Thousand Year Storm, you could possibly go off if you're doing it with instant speed stuff. So, it seems good. I mean, it seems like it might be a thing. I want to say I might have tried that. Yeah, I think I tried that in a Teamer Reclamation deck. I don't think it went too well. Murmuring Mystic. Make him cast some things right now. Alright? Go ahead. Do your thing, dude. Make you some tokens. See? That murder. That murder was terrific. You guys are like, man, why are you leaving the murder in? Now Elda's Reborn will get us back a Murmuring Mystic? Psst, come on. Seems good. I actually was worried more about Goblin Electromancer than I was anything else. So, and then we have this to be able to bounce the Thousand Year Storm. The problem with the Thousand Year Storm decks is they start to peter out if they don't have a bunch of spells in hand. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Wow, he's doing it. He's doing it, Peter. Nine.
Never give up.
Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. Okay. Blue. Cancel. Mastermind's Acquisition. We've already brought our duresses and everything in. So we'll just search our deck. Woo. Let's fix that. Alright. I want duress. One, two, three, four. Land. Ooh, man, that hurts. That feels bad on the duress side of things. Okay. That's fine. This is all fine. He's going to treasure map, scry. Shots fired, but I'm not dead yet. You're a long way from dead, sir. Long way from dead. Pirates pillage. 0 copies. He had to get rid of the land, but he does get to draw a couple cards here. It's a little scurry. Don't think we get lucky enough that he goes land. Another Pirates Pillage? Did he get another? He did get another. Okay, he gets to make copies of this one. That's very scary. He's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, I should have saved that dress. Yes, one of my moderators that's like never here anymore is a Pirates Pillage fanatic. Tons of damage. Is he going to have enough to get there? Anticipate. Oh, man. Well, I think we're at the point now where I just need to F6 and let it happen. You hardly ever see color in the chat anymore. Yeah, well, there's not a ton of you guys. Since YouTube moved the join button to, I think it's 50,000 subscribers, now you have to go to YouTube Gaming in order to find the join button and in order to sponsor. So they just made it really hard for smaller YouTubers to actually gain sponsors or members. And, yeah. I mean, we'll get there eventually. You know, just keep trucking along. Your personality is colorful. Thank you, Rocker. I appreciate it. And most of you that do have the green tags have been with us long enough that you got the gold borders there. So at least you got your punt. Yeah, the good old punt icon. No fork. Oh, come on. That's 15 points of damage, guys. 15 points of damage. You have a shock? Show me a shock, opponent. Shock me. Do you have the shock? Oh no, he doesn't have to have the shock. He just gets to burn me with a bird. Your mythic color change? Andrew. Long time no see, sir. How have you been? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Andrew. That's you're staggering, as always. We just lost the game, but wow. Good to see you, Andrew. That's I know you got out of Magic for a little while. Just kind of been a while since you've shown appreciation. So do tell me, have you at least been watching the streams, even though you haven't been able to make the live streams? But welcome back, man. It has been a while. I was wondering if you had gotten out of Magic or what. But anyway, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. It's been absolutely wow. That's staggering. Yep. You can see the light. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Cushy's almost dead. I did change the stream boss a bit. Stream boss now represents the equivalent that it would take to turn this into a true income. So, like, I need to kill the stream boss like 10 times a month before this becomes an income. I expect that we'll do that, start doing that around 20 to 40,000 subscribers. We'll see. But anyway, doing a bunch of arena now. I am working on getting into arena. I keep getting a lot of comments on, you know, hey, you got to go to arena. You got to go to arena. You got to play arena. Arena's so much prettier. And I get that, and I know that people want to see arena content, but in order to play dev stacks, I'm just not quite there yet. But thank you for your assistance, Andrew. That will help a ton. I do plan on doing a mass pack opening towards the end of the month, the beginning of next month. Couple $100 into arena and go from there. But all right, let's play another game and see what happens from there. Yeah, cushy. I can see the light. It's almost dead. Right. I do have a card subscription here, and that card subscription allows me to play with anything and everything. So using it helps. I have been playing arena. I haven't been doing the mythic grind. I know a lot of people have asked me about the mythic grind. I have not been doing the mythic grind this season, mainly because I want to. I'm doing the grind that actually earns you cards. Like, playing ranked doesn't earn you any cards. I got my 5 packs last season. We did hit. No, I was only diamond last season, so 4 packs, something like that. And then anyway, we're working on it. We're working on getting to arena. I won the die roll. We get to play first. It's so great. Well, I mean, we can treasure map and then start digging for land. Does that work? I think it will. Usually cap out at gold. Well, there's a way around that. When you want to actually win, you just play a ton of deck games with mono red, and then you can just jump. Like, if I wanted to go mythic, I could just easily go mythic with mono red and time. You just put enough time in with mono red, and anybody can go mythic. So I don't find the mythic challenge as being this all-inspiring thing. So. Yeah, I mean, if you're the top 8 mythic players in the world, yeah, then you get to do some stuff. Kicked spells, man. I haven't seen this one in a while. Spend this mana only to cast kicked spells. Is he gonna be doing some kicking? I'm looking for land. Yep, I'm gonna put that on top of my library and draw it. We're gonna play it, and we'll go from there. Mono red's only for fun. Only so fun. Yeah. Yeah, it gets boring real quick, and there's a ton of games where you actually just end up playing against mono red, so. You just received the one for this stream? I'm sorry, Boros. I would love to see. Well, I'm going to murder something. I would love to see a. And do I even get to murder, or do I have to activate this treasure map? I think I have to activate this treasure map. Oh, yes! So I still get to murder something. We just want to make sure that he doesn't have 4 creatures on the battlefield at the end of the next turn. I would love to find like a Ritual of Soot. Vanquisher's Banner. It's a 2/4. I'll kill the 2/4. Moment of craving? Yeah. Don't mind that. Undo. I didn't go to my draw step. Alright, so we'll draw. Kill old Lana War Elf. Just kill him off. I can actually start casting things here. I can wait too. Like, I want to just go ahead and cast Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Start that tick. But I know I need to dig to a Ritual of Soot. And digging to a Ritual of Soot's probably gonna do some work here. I don't know how to respond to that. Like, I don't even want to look at chat. I have no clue how to respond to that. I will respond to it as you have killed the stream boss. Dead. He's dead, and then he died again. You got some stream spoils. Raiders spoils there for raiding the stream boss. You can pick a deck you would like to see played. You can build a deck that you would like to see played, or you can hop over on OC Remix and pick a song that you would like to add to the list and go from there. No, this is Andrew. That's probably not a typo. Dude, staggering. I am completely staggering. That's yeah, you're double dead. Sorry, Cushy. Your song will live on though, Cushy. How many decks is 200? Well, it's the new stream boss thing. You can technically go for 2 if you want. So yeah, you can pick some songs, or you can pick some decks you would like to see played. Something tells me you're just gonna do the Andrew thing though. All right, I'm gonna draw a card and see if I can win this game for you right now. Like I'm just gonna dig for a Ritual of Soot and see if I can just win this. I can buy a ton of time by dropping this Demon Lord Belt a lot, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We can actually stop some things from swinging. Dev's decks are fun. Hey, we got it. We got it. We just need to survive, guys. Just dump his hand. We survive and go from there. Okay. This could happen. This could be a thing. I mean, he almost never dumps his hand here due to the way this deck works. I almost have to hit F6 and just wait, which I think I will. Wow. Yeah, we got the Ritual of Soot, which is what we were looking for. That is 100% what we were looking for. He Conclave Tribunaled us. That's not lethal, is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's not lethal. So we play land. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll use that 4 to make 5. We'll cast the Ritual of Soot with 4 of the 5. Another treasure map. Draw a card. Mastermind's Inquisition. Okay. Oh, I should have used that mana. What a punt. What a punt. You guys can lock in that punt button there. They do. They definitely take their percentage. But I found out that actually goes towards your taxes and stuff. So it's not as bad as some YouTubers would make it seem. I didn't have enough mana to do multiple things here. Next turn we'll be able to double Ill-Gotten. Because we can spend 3 to make 5. And then we'll have 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can double Ill-Gotten. I don't know why I did that. I'm staggered. Let's draw our card. Alright, as far as killing this guy goes. 1, 2, 3. That makes 5. So we go Demir Locket. One, 2. Ill-Gotten. Next turn we can Mastermind into another board sweeper if we need to. Ill-Gotten will help us start. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so yeah, that's a million mana right there. All right. So what do we want back? He exiled the Demon Lord Belzenlock, and I don't know if I could trust that right now. Marwyn the Nurturer seems okay. Thorn Lieutenant seems okay. Yeah, Thorn Lieutenant seems fine. Yeah, I'll take the Thorn Lieutenant. Just because it's a 2/3. Alright. Now... play the Stronghold. 1, 2, 3. And then we turn 1, 2, 3 into 9. What do we get? Lich's Mastery. Play Lich's Mastery? He scoops! Oh. Yes, we're going to do, I'm going to take a little break after this, and then we're going to go to Subscribers Sunday. I still got to pull those decks. I spent my afternoon like getting the Devs decks together. I've still got a Devs Cavalade of Calamity deck that I've got to do. And then go from there. My mind is still blown. Yeah, like that is now the largest donation that I've ever received here on YouTube. I do appreciate that so much. Geez, You've staggered me. What decks am I playing for Subscriber Sunday? Go vote. Go vote right now. You can pick. All you have to do is go to the Reddit, and once you get over to the Reddit, you can click top. Sort by most voted, the top decks, and then you can sort by the past 7 days or the past week, and then whatever's there, you can do that. Anyway, what does he get for being the stream boss? He can pick a deck that he would like to see played, he can build a deck he would like to see played, or he can add a song to the playlist. Those are the Raiders spoils, the same thing that my $10 patrons get. That is, he declined those options. He said just keep playing Dev's decks. Dev's decks are great, and he likes Dev's decks. So, Andrew is a longtime patron of the channel. He is he started helping sponsor the stream about a year ago when I first moved from Arizona to Mississippi, and yeah, he's just a great guy. As you guys can see, he's a very, very wonderful person. Oh my God, you've taken my breath away, dude. Either way, I definitely want to say that just a big thank you on that one, Andrew. That is going to be the last of the Ill-Gotten Inheritance games that we've got for tonight. I don't want to cut the gameplay too short, but I'm about to go pull the Reddit decks for our Subscriber Sunday, and we're going to get those going. As far as tomorrow goes, we have another Devs deck we're going to be running tomorrow. I may actually run it late tonight. If I'm up and for it later tonight, I'll be running it. But it is a Cavalcade of Calamity deck where it uses the cards. Let's see if I can do this without being too much of a klutz. Cavalcade of Calamity. Whenever a creature you control with power 1 or less attacks, Cavalcade of Calamity deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. So basically your 1/1s hit for 2, that sort of thing. If it was good for the little mono black vampire to be able to do it, then it should be good for mono red to be able to do it. I mean, you get pretty sweet cards like 10th Street Dodger, which has haste. You got Fanatical Firebrand swinging for 2, Footlight Fiend, that type of thing, just doing all kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, all kinds of really, really sweet interactions in this. So we may end up doing this as a late night stream tonight. It does have 19 swamps in the deck. If you guys don't get that joke, check Dev's deck tech. It's right up here. Little information icon. And I think it's 11 minutes and 55 seconds. He says that it's got 19 swamps in the deck. So yeah, we're going to be running these 19 swamps. Here's to you, Dev. Yeah, them mountains though. They are pretty mountains. I do enjoy my 19 swamps, next level MTG. Saw a fun Tetsuko Calamity deck. Dev did talk about running Tetsuko in this deck. It does look like it would be fun. He decided not to splash the blue into it. So if you guys want to check out that deck tech before I get into the gameplay, you can do that. I am going to take about a 20-minute break here and see if I can get my Subscriber Sunday decks pulled and all of that together. We may be a little bit back. Congrats on the regular shout out and links on Dev's videos. Man, Dev has been so generous to our community and to our channel. Granted, I know that most of our community and channel is part of Dev's community and channel. Dev is big enough that it actually created something like my channel. So I've been very grateful for the shout outs from Dev. Dev has been again just very generous person. He's been wonderful. So but yes, we've got some community decks, not Dev decks, but we've got some community decks coming up for you guys. So jump over to the Reddit, check out the decks that have been posted in the last 7 days, give them some votes, let me know what you want to see. We're going to be playing those in like the next 30 minutes, so go to the Reddit now, get over there, get the votes done, and when I pull those decks in about 10-15 minutes from now, the votes will be there, and you will have had a direct correlation with what we're playing. Guys, my name's Eric. You've been watching Sideboard MTG. I had a lot of fun. Hope you had fun. Thanks for everything. I appreciate everything. Andrew, dude, thanks. Not necessary, but thanks. Yes, check out all the decks. We've got a John Dagro list over there. We've got Esper Angels, all kinds of cool stuff. About to go downvote some stuff. Well, if you don't think it's a deck worth watching, then maybe you should do that. It is a bit of a democracy. You can kind of vote. You can upvote. You can downvote. What you want to see. What you don't want to see. The power is yours. Oh, where's Tier 1 Jank when you need him? Yes, even a small stream can help the ocean. I have heard people say that they actually found Dev through my channel. So some people actually look for gameplay, some people look for deck techs, and I send people to him. He sends people to me. I feel great when I hear that I even sent a single person to Dev's channel. So yeah, yeah, Captain Planet, Tier 1 Jank. That Captain Planet reference was for you. So, power's yours. Go to the Reddit, vote on some decks. We'll see you soon. Have fun.